safety play. So that just kind of goes hand in hand with John Madden's legacy not being respected by EA Sports and the ability for them to just continue to use the same players over and over. Not just Calvin Johnson, but in the last day, Mike Vick comes back. Why are we continuing to do this? Advance the game forward. There's plenty of great players now that they could take advantage of, and to that point, the new superstar X Factors just aren't doing it. If you go back, there's a video on my channel, I don't know where, but I literally put the fear in people that this is what was going to happen. X Factors are not improving the game. X Factors are...
John Madden was a free item. Did he mention that? Also got approval from his family. Did he mention that? I didn't hear it.
Cheap code lines that are put into the game.
I don't even know what this is.
An ability that may or may not.
I honestly don't even know what he's... Honest, truly to God, I have no idea what he's talking about. Play as John Madden? What? Have I missed this much since not playing Madden? I stopped playing the game back in September, with exception to one game. I got Xbox Live just to play UMO for one game. To play online. I have not been on... is this what am I missing? What is this? Season 4 Game Changers? What even is this?
Needed to be tweaked, added, in some cases removed, and yet EA Sports is willing to sit here and promote their product to you. And I think that's one thing that kind of gets lost in this. EA Sports is honestly still trying to sell its game to you. There are people that right now are getting back into the NFL because we have signings, trades, we have so many things going on within the sport. The excitement level for the NFL is starting to pick back up, and yet you have a game here that largely ignores all that. Now, I will respect in terms of the sport genre, games don't get updated in the offseason, so to speak, just like MLB The Show doesn't. That's a normal thing, but what's not normal is the inability for a...
You hear that, Chris? MLB sucks, bro. Gotta stop playing that game.
Company to go out and speak to its consumers and show, addressing at least their concerns with progress. And because I did just mention the show,
just like every game,
I want to, if you haven't had a look at what they've done...
You mean to tell me these game manufacturers don't make their games just to give them away for free? What a preposterous thought.
Briefly about the fact that they've went out, they've added commentary, they've added regional broadcasts, they've added new presentations. These are all things that all sports gamers want. I think a lot of times we get lost in the ideology that the Madden gamer has some special demand. The Madden gamer has some specific outline of what we want that is very much different than, say, a baseball fan, a soccer fan, a hockey fan. It's simply not the case. Most sports gamers want their sport replicated to the best of the ability it can be. That includes going out and having a actual story-driven character mode that allows you to progress from amateur athlete to semi-pro to professional, to have a regression that can send you back down and then put you back up at the highest level to put you in moments as a professional player that you earned. EA Sports' most recent adaptation of that is that you come back to the league as a washed-up player. Now, that story should essentially tell itself if you play the game outright. You should be able, just like you can in the show, to get called up to Major League Baseball and then demoted down to AAA or AA and then have a reclamation of your own. In that case, you're not needing to be spoon-fed this story like Cedric Mullins had in real life, because the player is actually living it out, and you're sitting there battling as that player to get back to where you'd like to be. Everything doesn't need to be a narrative-driven story. The user, the gamer, has enough intelligence to put two and two together and respect what's happening as their skill diminishes or improves in the game. Yet EA widely ignores this and forces you down these contrite story modes that make little to no sense for the fact...
Wait, so these are story modes. Am I getting that right? It's not actually DLC. These are story modes in the game.
Of simply saying, well, we have a story mode in our game. And the fact that they come out and they essentially try to not make the game better in areas that we want. How many times have we asked for a halftime show?
Or is this part of franchise mode?
How many times have we asked for a pregame show? Yet EA largely ignores these. When you look at what the show's doing this year...
Okay, I'm going to give them that.
They're going
I'm going to call a spade a spade. He hit the nail on the head with that one. The pregame shows, bro. ESPN 2K5, NFL 2K5, dude, that was impeccable. Impeccable how they were able to set up the storyline for the game, talk about the matchup, and then as you get closer to halftime, talking about the halftime show that's about to come up, and the halftime recap, and then obviously the final recap at the end of the game. Very, very, very well done. Very well done.
Out and doing much more in terms of whole team presentation.
Would you play more offline if they built a pregame halftime? No, that wouldn't encourage me to play more offline. However, if that was a feature online where they did that during online games, that's awesome. And you know what? They should give you an option that, hey, if you and your opponent press X to skip the dialogue and jump into the game, then so be it. But both parties have to agree to skip it. Otherwise, I think like that would be really cool immersive element to the game, you know. And just to have that commentary updated weekly, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. And if they did it online and only one party had to hit X to skip, I would not be happy with that, because you know people don't have the attention span anymore, and they will skip it.
Not just showing the star player, not just showing the key player, but going back and showing the entire starting team. Talking about that team in a way that holds it to a standard of a team sport.
Yeah, 5 ads? Bro, who's playing the ads on here? I'm not even playing them. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm sorry.
EA Sports essentially does the opposite of that, and I think look no further than this graphic. This graphic is not focused on what they are doing to make the entire game better, but rather small segments of the game better. Like, play as John Madden, play as Calvin Johnson, play with new superstars, play as Team of the Year. You know, these are not things holistically that gamers are asking for. I understand there is a small segment of Madden Ultimate Team gamers that live and die by the ideology of different promotions they have, and that Ultimate Team and Team of the Year are big deals to them, but they don't do anything to be the center point of making the game better. And that's one thing I think that gets lost with a lot of people. If you make Madden better, right? If you make X's and O's football better, if you make presentation better, guess what? You're elevating every aspect of the game. When commentary improves, when you have team-specific, region-specific commentary, the entire game improves. Not only because you have a gamer that wants to play those game modes that they might have ignored before, but because the players that are playing the game modes they love so much have new depth added to it that make them want to play the game more than they were the year before. And that, in a nutshell, is the issue that Madden has. Its shelf life is very small, right? People play Madden really to the start of the NFL season, and that's it. And I think EA knows that. When you go back and you look, this year they didn't even carry these things over. When you go load up Play Now, it's still the playoffs. It's still week 10. Go load up Play Now and MLB The Show, and you can pick one of hundreds of games, and have weather, rosters, lineups, times, everything painfully detailed, even down to the uniform selections that the teams used. And yet somehow, this something that all gamers want is completely void from EA, Madden, and its product. And this is why every year we can sit here and make a list, and that time is coming. The wish list for Madden 24 is on its way, and we will probably ask for the same things we asked with Madden 23, Madden 22, so on and so forth, and they'll be largely ignored. The reason so many people don't play this game is because it's a poor product that doesn't listen to its consumers, that don't make meaningful changes throughout the course of the year to make its game better. Let me ask you this to close this out. If you go back and you look at Madden on release date versus Madden today, what have they done to help someone want to buy the game today that they didn't do when the game was released? The answer to that question, I believe, is nothing. Yeah, that's because they've done nothing to improve the quality of this game, the product in this box, or the download that you get. and it will forever stay that way until there's some real changes at EA Sports, and I certainly hope we're on the cusp of that happening, because if not, you're going to have a lot of videos that sound like videos from years past, where we talk about legacy issues.
Well, that change is not going to come anytime soon unless there's competition. When you're the only one on the block that can put out an NFL game, there's no need to up your game or feel like you need to one up yourself. You just don't. When you're the top dog, there's no need. So I don't see that happening unless more developers are able to make games, football games. All right, let's see. What else do we play on here? I'm not playing no Maximum Football, bro. That game looks horrible, bro. Hold on. Look how bad this game looks. This is the game that Mo wants me to play. Look how bad it looks. I'd be embarrassed playing this. I'd rather play Fortnite.
This one key feature in Madden has been missing for years, and I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. It has been one, not the, but one of the most requested features that they bring back every single year since they took it away. And if any of y'all could not guess, it is referees on the field and on the sideline visible during gameplay. Madden, I couldn't even tell you when the last time a referee was on the field in Madden. I do know in NCAA Football 14 is the last college football game they made. This guy
sounds like a knockoff Ryan Moody. Okay, you got me. You know me. That free to play, really? Free to play? All right, I'm back in. I gotta be back in. Wait a second. They copied that from Madden. Watch this. Look at this pick. Look at how the camera moves. You can't tell me that's not. See, here's the thing. I want a good football game, but like, don't go copying Madden. Like, the reason I want a new football game is because I want something better in Madden. Look at this replay. Look. It's the only game where the camera spins around like that. Look at this. I know, but like, really, the 180-degree angle turn, we could do better. Throw a cinematic in there. Okay. Couple problems. I don't know what engine they're using for the player motions. Listen, it's free. Let me put that out there. I'm not going to be as tough on them since it's a free game. If this was a $70 title, we'd be talking differently. But like, for free, it's pretty good. But look at this. This I have a problem with. Watch number 23. I'm assuming that's the running back. Look at the player motion. It runs really stiff. Look at this. Ew. What was that? It's almost like he kind of teleports. Look at that. Ew. Really? That made the cut? Who's editing this? Not only that, there was another thing I saw like 10 seconds later. Hold up. This right here. This bothered me right here. Watching this catch animation, the fact that I guess this was their version of the rack catch, but look, the wide receiver couldn't be bothered to make an additional animation. He runs in stride, but it looks so unnatural the way he catches the ball and runs. Watch this. That just doesn't do it for me. Just watch this. That is such a janky animation. Look, he even looks like he teleports forward. What's up with that? I don't know. It's free. I'll give it a shot. This fall it comes out. I mean, this might just... I don't know that people are going to put down Madden to play this. I'm going to be honest with you. Even at the free price point, I don't see people putting down Madden to play this. I just don't. I don't. There's something to be said about watching your team make moves in the offseason and then playing the game that everyone else is playing, where it is, for me, I'm playing with the Baltimore Ravens. For Chris, it's Washington Commanders. But, like, I don't know who any of these teams are in Maximum Football. They're obviously fake teams, right, that you're playing against. So I feel no, like, emotional attachment to these players. Now, that's not to say that the players in Madden are give me any kind of emotional attachment. In fact, a lot of them appear to be dead. Like they're like zombies out there. They make a tackle and they just walk off. There's no emotion. But yeah, I don't think people are going to put Madden down to play this. I really don't see it. Good on them for attempting, but yeah, looks good. For the most part, it looks good for a free game. Licensing is a big deal for sure. People want to play with their favorite teams, man. They don't want to play with whatever is supposed to be the gold and white. It looks like a knockoff Viking. Actually, it might be a Viking on his helmet. I'm just saying. So yeah, people want to play something that they're emotionally invested in. All right, what else? I'm thinking about going offline here in a second. I've already been streaming for shoot, has it been 2 hours already? That doesn't sound right. 2 hours? No, not tonight, bro. Not tonight. I just wanted to do a quick stream on here. My main thing was to make sure that this video feature works. If somebody wants to put through, because I've only been putting the links in myself. But if someone wants to verify, I'll pay you back your $1 or whatever. But it only costs $1. Like, find a link on YouTube and play it. I want to make sure this works for future Wednesday streams. Chris, are you still in here? Hey, I just wanted to let you know that you're still fat. I just wanted to let you know that, in case you didn't know. And that I love you like a brother. Would you watch Novus Ordo Cringe? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Thanks again, Mole. Not working. Dang it. Why is it not working? Oh, do I have to accept it myself? Is that how that works? Okay, so it does work. I just have to accept it. That's probably good. That's probably a good idea for moderation. I'm gonna leave that feature on. This is a classic video, by the way. It's too much. The mask is too much, bro.
So what do you think about that, muchachos?
Oh, it's like falling in his mask. Oh, come on, man.
It's so good.
Oh, and the moaning. Oh my goodness. And the moaning.
Hi, how are you?
No, thank you.
I love that.
Hi, how are you?
No, thank you.
I love that.
Hi, I'd like a grilled cheese sandwich with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
A grilled
Excuse
cheese
me?
sandwich with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Could you please make that two?
Excuse me?
Two of those, please.
Excuse me?
No, two grilled cheese with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
Yeah, make it two.
Excuse me?
Yes,
Excuse me?
please.
Okay, anything else for you today?
And a chocolate milkshake, please.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
No, thank you.
Good. So you
No, thank you. Why'd the video cut off? Come on, man. Why? Why?
So good.
A grilled cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich with two grilled cheese with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
Yeah, make it 2.
Excuse me?
Yes,
Excuse me?
please.
Okay, anything else for you today?
And a chocolate milkshake, please.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
No, thank you.
Good. So you have 2.
Bro, does the video just end there? I know it doesn't. I know that video doesn't just end there.
Bye.
Trying to find that video that you just played. Okay, I found it. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I gotta mess with this some more. But because you already donated, we're gonna put this through. We will watch this whole video.
Red lights going right.
Excuse me?
A grilled cheese
There we go.
sandwich with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Do you have a PS5? No, I have
you can
a
make that too.
Xbox Series X.
2 of those, please.
Excuse me?
No, 2 grilled cheese with grilled onions.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yeah, make it 2.
Excuse me?
Yes,
Excuse me?
please.
Okay, anything else for you today?
And a chocolate milkshake, please.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
No, thank you.
Good. So you have 2 grilled cheese, both of them with grilled onion and a chocolate shake.
Excuse me?
Can we turn right on red?
Hey,
Yes, the red
KBD
lights
Food
going
Productions.
Right to the red light.
Certain place you can't turn right on red.
Officers earlier was relaying some information with the sheriff's.
That's what my sister said in the thing.
This
She's like,
this
"Oh,
fish angle, fish eye lens
really
is
like
the worst.
gorilla."
So I believe we may be pulling into a parking lot here. This may be a great opportunity for them to bring this pursuit to an end. Hopefully,
We got crazy. The swearing, the nudity, swearing.
He's in jail. At Guantanamo Bay. Black Ops poster in the background.
Today I'm doing.
Oh, not this. Not
Anyways,
this.
I'm gonna crack this open.
I never did enjoy this part.
So this is what it looks like. It's got.
Ew, gross. Oh, the sound's too much. Okay, can we talk about the timing there? Can we talk about the timing of this? When he burps that up. Perfect timing.
I'm back.
Oh no.
What's that noise? I keep hearing things. That's my dog, Fluffy. Say hi. Okay. Okay. Say hi, Fluffy.
Hi.
I love it.
Hi.
I love it, man. That's like peak 2016 YouTube, man. Like I miss that. I really do miss that. Good times. Good times. All right. Well, we do know that it works somewhat. I'm not sure why it cuts the video off at 3 minutes. Because I do have it set to 10 minutes. But I do like the fact that when a video request comes in, I have to approve it. That way, someone can't just play some like racist or like horrible stuff on here. So good to know. I'm glad I tried it out. That was good. So yeah, we're gonna start hanging out more. I miss streaming multiple times a week. I really do. I'm gonna try to do these on Wednesdays and then stream games on Fridays. So with that, if there are no other clips, I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evenings, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourself, your families, and looking after your health. And hopefully, I'll see you here in about 48 hours from now for a Friday night stream playing the new Call of Duty update. Without further ado, you know the drill. This is Raining Ravens out. Jesus bless all of you guys. And go Ravens. Good night, everybody.